It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete, you better believe. Just so you know we don't go for those that's taking these souls.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to MTGB Prime Podcast. Please smack that thumbs up.
So you know we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment, too. Yeah. We're going to see you on the flip side, man.
Shout out to the 11 people in the building. So we're going to be going over something that we were supposed to go over like last week. So remember we talked about the interview that Javion's dad had with Jedediah Brown. There was a lot of information, and I didn't listen at the whole thing right away, but I have since listened to it. And shout out to Black People Unite. Thank you for being the first person in the building. Shout out to you. So yeah, we're gonna be going over some stuff. It's bad, y'all. It is not good, and I'm just gonna go through these clips. And I want to see what y'all think about everything that you're hearing. So also, we got to go over the Walmart footage. As a matter of fact, we going to go there first because, we went over the parking lot. We went over the vehicles that was moving at the same time that he was moving. And then I was informed that they thought that he handed somebody at the Tesla car gas pump, right? And that's something that I hadn't looked at, but my tracks on him was to make sure. I was just following him everywhere that he walked, and I seen that he didn't stop and hand nobody anything. And I also see that the rope is still in his hand. So I just want to see if y'all can see that, if you agree. So I'm gonna let those play. And but we already know the homeless story. We already went through that. Please check out the rest of my videos. It's all gonna make sense because my videos kind of roll over from the day before. That's kind of how I like to do it. And so you'll be able to follow the story just by looking at my playlists. The playlists are usually pinned in the comments of every video, and also may or may not be in the description, but you can also go to the tab that says playlist. Another thing before I get started, I want to make sure that y'all looking at me in the right way. If you're on a cell phone, make sure you hit that square to make your phone full screen. This format actually shows up better than the landscaping format if you have it correctly. Now, I don't know what it looks like on a computer because this is I use this for my phone, and it's just a newer feature that YouTube offers. I know a lot of people don't use it, but I like it. So, shout out to Damon. Yes, good morning. Good morning, Teresa. Grand Rising. I need to start saying that because I don't know if y'all know the history of good morning, and it really do mean morning. So, I'm trying to retrain myself. Good morning. Yeah, that's really hard to get to change. But anyway, let's get right into it. So let me make sure that everything is on repeat. Okay, so we're gonna pull up the parking lot of Walmart again. Let's see if he hands somebody. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. This is the one once he walks out. People wanted me to go over the footage that showed him walking towards the Tesla area and they thought that he handed somebody something. Let me know if y'all could see it. Let me look at my phone. Hold on, I'm also distracted over here. Please smack that thumbs up, y'all. Shout out to Anthony Holmes in the building. Thank you for listening in. Bryans, welcome in, Bryans. Hey, Karen Jackson, thank you for being here. So what we looking at here, y'all, do y'all see? Let me bring this phone closer because I can actually see it better on my phone than the computer that I'm streaming from. Do y'all have eyes on him? I didn't circle him or anything. I think I forgot to do that. So with this video, okay, I see him now. I wasn't looking at it at first. But so I actually slowed him down even more. I slowed it down, backed him back up. Like right when he got right here, he's walking, he's getting in between the car driving, and you can't really see. I mean, it's blocked. You know what I'm saying? You can't see what's going on there. But that's right where people wanted to say that he had somebody something there. I did wonder why he didn't get a bag or anything, but you could see right there is still something in his hand. I kind of slowed it down. So I'm gonna let him walk all the way down just to, put that to rest. I feel like we own to everything with the homeless case, with the homeless story. That is where it lies. Unless we see that footage of him, number one, that it's been so much confusion about where this happened at. Remember, we was trying to figure that out. Where exactly? Because it was just all confusing. No direct answer. And even when the sheriff, he was on Taylor's live when he had his conversation with him and he was talking about that part. Go back and listen at how he said that part about how they seen the homeless person, because he was about that. He was talking like, he's like, we got footage of them going here, we got footage of them going there, we got footage, we all of that, right? And then when he got to the part about the homeless person, he was about to say they got footage, and then he was like, well, and we got him talking to a homeless man, we already interviewed the guy. And so I'm really trying to figure out, how did they know where the homeless guy was to interview him? How did they get in touch with him? How did that whole thing work? I'm just curious. But we know now that they have since linked this homeless guy to the people at the TNR. You know what I'm saying? Through Facebook. Facebook tells it all. Your connections, your friends, your family, your everything. And if you use the checking in at places, it tells them that too. So they got caught slipping on that and later changed it up. So listen, it's wild. But the things that his father said, that's very bothersome to me. Oh, so before I go on to that, I want to know what y'all saying about this. So let me go at the top. I'm asking if y'all can see, if he handed something or not. Let me know what y'all see. I'm just going over this just to be factual, accurate, make sure the right information is being put out. Do y'all know that I was in somebody's chat and I seen my name? And so I'm reading this, and this person just flat out lied on me. Okay. And this, like, I always say, God shows me stuff. When certain things happen, I'll get sent certain videos to help things make sense. So people are already spreading false information about things that I'm saying over here. If you catch anybody doing that, please correct them because I'm going straight off of the real information. I'm not going off of I'm not pulling stuff from the sky. And hold on for a second. I'm trying to find it, but they really don't need a platform, but just know that people will lie on you. They'll twist your words and say you said something that you never did. And I just happen to see it. Maybe yeah, that's just wild. I'm like, what? When I absolutely did not say that. Then we got candle blown out candle creating social TikToks and putting all these videos on here, uh, pretty much slandering Taylor, accusing him of putting out false information. Okay, so I got to it. It says MTGV YouTuber got a video saying the truck repair shop had fixed his door lock. Said that could be what the 228 was for. And it was 3 men, probably wanted more for the three men. That's why he wanted to call his mom to get more money, but they wouldn't let him. I watched her video. Well, you didn't watch it right. Because I never said that he was getting no door fixed at all. But I do wonder why the homeless person. If we don't get footage from all the other places that they said, like I said, I'm not gonna believe it at all that it even exists. Did he really go to Hampton? Did he really go there? Because the homeless guy stepped in right as he was leaving Walmart. And if we think about what he said he got out of his truck and gave it to him. So people tell lies with truths. Just learned that as well. People tell lies with truths. So when he said he got out of his truck, could that have been when the police the fake police put him over? And so then, yeah, they probably put him out of his truck. Maybe when they were seeing his truck riding around, maybe he wasn't the one driving. Maybe somebody else was. We know they know how to drive trucks, right? And then let me show y'all something else just to let me see. So we talked about the tree line at TNR. Let me move these hearts. We talked about the tree line. So let me pull up a couple pictures. Okay. We talked about the tree line, the tree line and these pebbles / little rocks or whatever you want to call them, right? So this is between TNR. This is what separates TNR and GFL. And so remember I told y'all the people who is the security guards, they sit in the trees. So remember I said whoever put these pictures out, they were telling us a story, right? So they this right here, this chair is right in between these trees, right? It's just further back. Yeah, that's where they sitting. I wonder why are they facing TNR? Are they a security guard for both TNR and or GFL? Why are they facing GFL? Are they like looking for people, stalking people out? It just seemed weird to me that this is your seat, and it just seemed kind of strange, right? So of course, we are trying to figure out what happened to Javion because we know what they're telling us don't make sense. So one of the things I was wondering is how much could they see Javion from the gas station? Like, at what point did they not see him anymore? You see what I'm saying? Like, they said that, until once he walked past the trailer, they couldn't see him no more. But I'm really curious because they're hanging their hat on that, right? But that parking lot is so big. Look at this parking lot. Where do y'all think the Javion would have been to be able to be captured by that camera? So I was looking at one of my videos and I noticed that when Taylor was talking to Malcolm and he asked him where did they find Javion at, and then he positioned his camera to look at over there, and I thought I put the picture in there, but of course, so yeah, he like turned his camera over there and you could clearly see. So I want to pull that up if I got enough room, because what I'm looking at with this is to see how much of TNR's parking lot can we see from clear across the street with our naked eye. That's what I was thinking. Like, wait a minute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull his video up, but I'm a but I probably ain't gonna be able to find it quick enough. I really want us to look at that because that tells a story. Because like I said, they're hanging their hats on that, saying that he walked over there. He took the rope over there. He walked back without it. Then once he walked past the trailer, they couldn't see him. All of this dang on yard, and Javion could get lost in those trailers. He totally could have walked back and not be seen by a camera. That's what I'm saying. How far was Javion when they actually seen him? That need to be investigated. Did they really see him? I mean, I don't think so, because I believe everything is a lie at this point. I can't believe nothing after Walmart. Flat out, y'all. I don't believe nothing after Walmart, because that's where the homeless person come in. And I've been saying, like, why did they put in that homeless guy? Why do y'all think they put in that homeless guy? Why was he important? You know what I mean? Like, I think like that. Too much traffic not to see his body earlier than 10. Right. Which make me believe that he wasn't there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there the whole time. And they totally planned for the guy to come and cut the grass right after it happened to get rid of evidence. Right? That's okay. Yeah, we know they didn't give a damn because we heard the laughter and stuff. So it was to get rid of evidence and to find him. I also want to know what time did KLLM call them? Because did KLLM call them before they found? Were they the reason why they found them? Or did they call afterwards? You have to wonder that. The other thing, okay, so we already heard how TNR feels about people parking on a lot, right? Javion left a lot at 458. These people don't play. Now, if y'all watch Taylor's video last night, he had a guy on there that had an encounter with him, and he was a white guy, right? The encounter wasn't good. So, with that being said, if Javion dropped his trailer at 458, they would have had to see him and know that. You know what I'm saying? Why did they let him do it? Like, how did he drop it and they not say anything? Because they would have caught him doing it. They look for that, right? Then you find somebody on your property and you know that it's a truck that ain't supposed to be there. Why didn't they question the truck? Why didn't they go there first? You see what I'm saying? They knew damn well that truck was there because they watch everything. I believe they got cameras from wherever they at. Ring cameras work everywhere, and then we remember hearing that something about Javion, they thought he was trying to steal something or something, right? But when this immediately happened, because he dropped that trailer off right at their closing, could they have been the one to send him to get rope? You see what I'm saying? I said this in the beginning. I said, I think somebody set him up. Could he have been getting that rope for someone just so they could say, like, this was a whole play. It's like they wanted to hunt that night. And I'm thinking that everything was a setup. Maybe they told him, yeah, he could or whatever. And, he was going to go get the rope. Maybe somebody sent it to him, because if they want to tell us that he walked to the gate with the rope and came back without it, then that tells me that if he gave it to somebody, right? The next thing, is it a possibility that they allowed him to sleep in his truck that night and came back later? Or could he have been caught in the woods, taking a poop or something, and they came from behind him because they know where all the cameras are? But I really question Clark Shell gas station. Like, how much of him could they see from that far distance? Really? Let me pull up the clip that shows. And then while I got that put up, I'm going to pull up. These are just some things that I was thinking about. Like, they could have tricked him. And just, I don't know. But it's something with that rope, the way that they told that story. And how they say how he was a nice guy, and he wasn't nothing wrong with him. He was happy, but we got other people telling us that he was pulled over by the police. And then we got this picture. So I'm trying to make a connection there. I mean, and then somebody said something about a fundraiser is going on at TNR. I didn't go look or anything because it actually slipped my mind, but I heard that it was some type of fundraiser for Javion. I don't know. Have anybody in the chat heard that? Let me see. Because I'm not looking at the chat, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see what y'all thinking. I'm not ready for phone calls yet. I want to do the show, and then I take phone calls after that. So I need to present what we're talking about, and then I'll go from there. I'm really trying to figure this out. Because the lie came in right after Walmart, and these people, if they sent him to get that rope, it's just like, to me, I'm trying to figure out how he put his trailer on their yard right at they closing. That's not possible if they that overbearing about their parking. Hold on, let me pull up that video. Not that one. Right here. Now that's that video. But what I'm gonna try to find Taylor's video when he's talking to them, because I'm gonna pause it when he points out there, and then let's try to figure that part out. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, please smack that thumbs up if you have not. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to VPG. know what? I'm wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all because I need to listen to this. Almost there, y'all.
Where Javion Magee was found, and so we're gonna let you point like where was his body found at?
Hold on, y'all.
Below the cold cut to the left in the wood area.
Okay.
He can be seen from the left.
He can be seen. So was you at work when it was found?
Yeah, I was at work. The guy that goes to cut grass, he went found the body.
Okay. What time was it?
It's after 10:30, quarter 11.
About 10:30. So what was everybody's reaction?
Say it's Kelly 911 emergency.
All right.
I ain't trying to play that at all. Gosh, I almost couldn't stop it. Hold on, man. What am I doing here? Give me a second. What the heck? We the people want to know what the hell is really going on in Vance County. Okay, so here's Malcolm.
Or the 285 Vanco Mill, where Javion Magee was found, and so we're gonna let you point like where was his body found at?
I think this is Trey. Is this Trey video or? I need the original. I think this is somebody else's video. Hold on. Because we can't see it that good. But y'all see what I'm saying? Look at that. How much of the yard? How much of that yard can they see? Give me a second. This is insane. I'm going to let y'all listen at this right quick. And this is what we're going to be talking about after. So this is Javion's dad. This is some of the things that he said, man, in the interview.
As a truck driver that understands the layout, why would Javion be buying a rope? Well, due to the information that people have, the investigations that the internet did, which I can tell you, after he stopped smoking, he went heavy with working out. That was his thing. He loved working out. He worked out every day. He had a whole routine. And the rope was seen. He was seen with the rope tied up to the fence, doing pull-ups on the rope with the rope. So it was said that he dropped his trailer in the yard, which makes sense, on private property. The guys inside the yard didn't realize they was mad because he dropped his trailer and left. So that can be in a trucking where you drop your trailer on somebody's private property. Whatever you had a business, somebody just came and dropped their trailer on your parking lot and took off. Like, what's going on? He didn't know that part. So he did that. He listened to me, So he went around town. That's what everybody's seeing him bobtailing. That's what just the tractor. He moving around town to the Walmart, to the Hampton Inn. He went to the Hampton Inn to try to get him a room. He probably wouldn't even came back to the yard if he got a room because he felt his trailer was safe. There wasn't enough room in the Hampton Inn to take a trailer. So he would have left his trailer there. So he moves around town without the tractor. He comes back. And I guess people from the tractor trailer shop came and approached him and said, hey, basically, you can't park here, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how it went. And they had a tussle or whatever. And there's eyewitnesses to this. So the police was called. Nobody knows about the police. It's not in the police report. They came. So it said that the guys, it was the nephews in the shop that approached Javion and they beat him up or they had a tussle with him. They called the police. But really, the police they called was probably in some connected type of, officers. So this is speculatory. Speculatory. Have you had any conversation with the authorities about that? No. So that there may be a 911 call. Maybe there may be a 911 call, or maybe it's a cell phone call, because these guys wasn't the type of police. They were police, but from the background of the town, a lot of the police is in the Brady. And you got this from YouTube. A lot from YouTube and TikTok. So I want everybody to know Javion is definitely paying attention, and he's probably giving signs. And right now, there's a lot of unanswered questions that we all have as a nation, probably as a world. And we need answers. We need the authorities to let us know something. We're all left here in limbo, and everybody's getting angry. We don't need anger right now. We need to just come together. And if you give us our answers, we know how to move. If it was something foul play, that needs to be addressed instantly right now. And we don't need to be waiting until whenever they feel like they got their story together. This time, it's not complicated. Just tell us what happened, and we can move forward. As a truck driver that understands the layout. Yeah.
What y'all think about that? I'm going to open the lines on this one, and then we going to go back, because I kind of messed up. Shout out to Kicking It with the Rooks. Shout out to my mods in the building. So I'm going to open up the lines, call right quick. I want to know how y'all feel about what you just heard. And so y'all heard Jedediah ask him, where did he get the information from? So, and he said he got it. He's getting his information off of social media, y'all. So the law enforcement is not talking to them. They don't know nothing. And it's really sad. I'm going to try to wait for somebody to call in right quick, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up this footage. I couldn't find the other video. I mean, it did a little flag. I just decided not to pull that one up. We just going to look at this one. How much of that can they see? I don't even know how to make this big, y'all. I ain't never tried to, but I'm going to leave it alone. But you can see it. We see the church. This is Martin Creek Road. Martin Creek Road. This is where those trucks park at. And if you go straight, you'll be right in GFL parking lot. This is the church right there. And what are they talking about? Like, how many places could he walk? Hold on. How many places do you think he could get lost without that camera seeing him on this big yard? They're holding their hats on the camera from Shell, y'all. That's what the sheriff is holding his hat on. We seen him. He disappeared. Nobody else was with him. Nobody else was. What? You can't see clearly through these trucks? Please help me. Can y'all see through these trucks? Where's the camera position? Somebody need to go look at the camera and see what they really can see. Somebody need to walk because it's more than one way to dang on walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. He could have, because this is something that caught my attention too when I was listening at the sheriff. Go back and listen at Taylor's video. He said he was walking to the left and he was walking to the right, and he was what was he, drunk or something? What he walking to the left, walking to the right for? Like, what? I'm just saying, help me make that make sense. What? Hold on, let's look at that yard again. First of all, they said he was parked in the front. So, if he was parked in the front, he wouldn't have never even had to go way out there to be seen in the cameras. He could have just came from this angle. He could have came straight through here some kind of way without even going far out in the parking lot. See what I'm saying? Please help me. Like, make it make sense. Why would they even? Okay, so then let's say, okay, y'all see the gas station over there, or the TNR. This is the very entrance. How much of their parking lot can they see at Shell? Really? Half the clip is missing? What you mean half the clip is missing? On what? The video I just played with his dad? Send all messages to the chat, please, because I cannot be looking at my phone unless you calling me. If you want to call in, you could hit my phone, but send messages to the chat when you're in the chat, please, because I can't be looking at my phone and the chat. Like I already suck at reading the chat. So yeah, I'm looking at the chat or I'm taking phone calls. So anybody can call in right now. Oh, let me put a number up. I don't have a number up. That's something that probably would be helpful. And let me know what y'all think, because am I tripping? Like, how you gonna hang your hat on that? And so now I have to question, what exactly did they see? What exactly did they see? Where is that bigger picture at? The bigger picture. This is the entrance area. The rocks I just showed y'all is what you pulling into, right? The article said he parked in the front. So if he parked in the front, he could go this back way. He don't even have to go all the way out here to be seen by the cameras. He would turn way before he even get out there. And I took the one picture out. And so then, he could have went like this way. And then, but we know that they found him here. Allegedly. I mean, yeah, they found him here, but we know that this is where they was at. With him right there on the ground, on the reflection. His father just said that this is the crime scene.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Trucker Dave. Right now, I'm in Pennsylvania right now.
Oh, good. Trucker Dave. Got the right caller.
Yeah.
You wanted to call in.
What's going on? You know what? I'm going to say this. I appreciate you. Like, pay attention to, like, the truckers, man, that calling in. They give, you know what I'm saying? They got good inside information.
Mm-hmm.
But when you was wondering about that photo, that you know, how they get that photo of him in the GFL parking lot, I feel like when I went back, you know what I'm saying, because I've been looking at the maps also.
Mm-hmm.
When you go back around, when you like, I feel like they took that picture from the exit side of the when they was leaving out the driveway.
They
hesitated out of the Shell station, going to their right. If you go back and look and circle around, you'll see that it lines up with the person leaving out of the Shell station. Is where they snapped that picture right there through the cut diagonally.
Is this a picture that I can? Wait a minute. Wait, let me pull that. You talking about this?
You remember that picture I circled? Like, you don't know that. My bad. Because I was dealing with Taylor and I had circled a picture of Javion's silhouette of his body inside of the reflection of.
Can you? Oh.
That picture that's going around. That picture that's going around the web. The picture.
That's your picture?
That picture right there. No, that's not my picture. That's Taylor's video. He just missed it the first time around, and I pointed it out to him.
Wait, this picture?
You got evidence all around you. I'm not on the YouTube because I ain't want no echo.
Oh, okay. So are you talking about the cops, the three guys standing there? Okay.
Yeah, standing around.
And you talking about the reflection on the door?
Yeah, I'm saying that photo.
Okay.
That photo was taken from across, like you said, the Shell station. Somebody was leaving out of the store.
Okay, so you think they was like right at the driveway when they took it?
Yeah, leaving out. That's why they had you know what I'm saying? They had reason to pause and sit there and wait. The average person is there to roll by and pause, they would have got suspicious.
Right, that will give them a reason to have to pause to wait for traffic, is what you're saying?
Right. That would give them a reason to be there to be nosy or whatever, because you know what I'm saying. But when you look back in that photo, I know you've been looking at the Google Maps or that GFL. It's red trucks all up in that parking lot, man. It ain't just no one red truck that Taylor was talking about. It's many red trucks. That's their little gang truck, code and color or whatever, the Confederate flag. There's plenty of those red trucks. And when Taylor was interviewing the white guy, the red truck, if you go back to Taylor video, he had his window rolled down to listen to the interview between him and the white boy. They've been watching him.
Really?
Even when the girl came down to put the flowers down and spreading the petals, it was that, and that truck wasn't a red truck. It was a gray truck that time. But he was right there watching Taylor. Everything he do, he following him.
You seen him? What? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
You can go back and look at him. The dude in the truck. He's supposed to be on the clock, but why do you got to park over there where Taylor is? What Taylor is? He was listening to him.
Wait, where was Taylor at the time?
He was right there in front of him. He was being watched.
TNR or the gas station?
Taylor was in TNR. They was at GFL parking lot.
Okay.
Looking at him. But Taylor don't be picking up on this stuff, man. I don't know, man. He think I guess I come off offensive. I'm like, dude, you got your whole license plate inside of the video. When he went to Walmart DC, the Negro had his thing on. He had the bumper hanging. They know that. She said, how do you know that's my car? I said, come on, bro. We know that's your car, bro. And that's a trucker's interest. Cars don't come on that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to Walmart DC. When I go deliver, I can't go on the trucker. I can't go on the car side. I got to go on the trucker side. So they know that's you. And the girl was like saying like that. That's the reason why when you went to go get those reports that they took your ID just in case you dive too much into this case and start uncovering things. They trust me. They following him. They watching his mind. You know what I'm saying? To just blow over, but they watching him and he, you know what I'm saying? He because he had his family all in the background of the photo. But okay.
Yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew. He didn't know that it was gonna blow up like that. He really didn't.
He didn't know what?
He didn't know that this was gonna blow up like that. He just somebody that was concerned and went and got the report, and so he just wasn't.
He did a hell of a job.
He definitely did. Because now the world got it.
Doing a hell of a job.
Yep. So thank you for calling. I'm gonna take the. Wait, hold on. Well, I'll let them. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Oh no, I was saying, that man, a lot of most truckers, man, we already know, like his dad realized he made a mistake of how he taught Javion how to move if you go in that video. And
I heard him.
Uncover, right? It's another lady, I could probably text her video. She was on TikTok, and Javion's best friend reached out to her. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm his best friend. And they was talking, and Javion was telling the man, it's like his 4th month or whatever. This ain't his first trip. He's been out on the road a while, and he started to get depressed from being on the road. He said, man, this trucking shit is taking a toll on me. That's what he was telling his friend. He said, man, I'm gaining weight like crazy.
Well, I ain't following that narrative at all. I'm not supporting it. I ain't trying to make it make sense. Not at all. I don't even want that spoke on my panel because that's not.
No. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is that he told his friend that he said, damn, niggas, you better not get fat out there. He said, nah.
And you can't say those words on my panel.
Excuse me,
Trigger words.
My fault. I was very bad, you're repeating it. But he said, all right, I'm gonna do something. So he went to got the rope to exercise with. You know what I'm saying? He went. That's where he got the rope. And if you go, like I told Taylor, very beginning, I said, bro, look at that field that you was in. Go back and play the tape. I said they cut the grass too perfect. They completely cut the grass a perfect square. Now, if it's a dead body out there, you're gonna cut a couple lines. I used to, cut grass for a while for living when I was younger. You're gonna notice automatically it's a dead body. There's no way you can cut that much grass without noticing it's a dead body.
It's an open area. You're gonna notice as soon as you walk in it.
You're gonna. As soon as you walk over there, right? So the people, I told him, I said, bro, the people that cut the grass is the cleanup crew. They're the cover-up crew. I said, and the people who cut the grass know who did it. They very, very closely related.
I mean, that was obvious with the 911 call when the guy laughing and saying, I got a guy out here cutting the grass. We knew who, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Yeah, he said it in the beginning.
He said my driver. He said a driver.
He said I got a guy out here cutting the grass.
Yeah,
and my thing is, I was like, wait.
No.
Huh?
He slipped up and said driver, though. He slipped up and said driver.
You heard driver?
He said that. Yeah, he said driver. That's what he fucked up at.
Now, no profanity, sir. I gotta let you go, trucker.
Sorry,
but thank you for the information. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Right. So, all right, bye. Go ahead and all right. Okay, let me say this: no profanity, no trigger words, no promoting other people's channels, and no speaking against Javion, because I'm not supporting nothing but where the investigation is leading me, and is leading me to hell where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see what's going on, and I know he said that wasn't his reason for saying that, and somebody was saying, like, people need to talk to his cousins because that's where he was supposed to have been going, and find out what they conversations was, find out, you know, what his cousins are saying and stuff like that. So
Lisa. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Welcome in, Charlotte.
Thank you so much. As a mother and a grandmother, this is very disturbing that this is taking place. And I really am concerned about the government of North Carolina is letting this take place. Because if that business is not permissible for truckers to park there, was it a no trespassing? Is any signs posted?
I heard someone saying that it's signs everywhere, but I didn't pay attention when Taylor was there, and I don't think he went in the front, so I wasn't able to see any signs. But I've heard somebody say there's signs everywhere. It's everywhere. It's private property, you know. So as asinine as they are when people do park there, according to people saying that, they should have them all over the place.
Okay, because that's very disturbing. And plus, if they have a business license, how are they operating out of the state of North Carolina if they're discriminating?
Man, apparently it must be okay. It must be okay with them, you know? Like, anytime.
I don't know that much about Henderson, but I do know my father, them used to tell, you know, because I was from, like, the Raleigh-Durham area, my home. And I do know my dad would tell little things about that area, but we was never, you know, introduced to any of that. Like, I'm in my 60s, and like I said, I never been experienced that type of activity in North Carolina. I know it happens, but I know you can't give those type of guys a lot of credit because they are dumb, for real. They do stuff at night when they do it. They do it at night.
Cowards.
They're not going to walk up on real men.
Nope. They sneak up on you. Catch you when you're unsuspected.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. And so we can't give them credit. And I'm believing God that everything that was done to that young man, because he was a man, everything that was done to him is going to be uncovered. So all this stuff they trying to skate around with, everything that the sheriff is saying, and one thing about, he could be a sheriff, but he's not a stand-up person. It don't matter.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
You're a puppet.
You know, exactly. And if you let people control, one thing, you got to be an honest person. And when you show yourself to be dishonest, I don't know what power, how that Henderson is run. If they can't vote him out, they need to do a stand-up protest.
Yep.
And start protesting.
He need to sat all the way down.
Yes, to get him out, and if his lawyers, judges are crooked there, because that's an issue. That's an issue, and it's about Javion, and it's very sad. It's heart, you know, it's heart touching. It really is, and I'm glad that you guys are exposing it, because we would never know about this.
We sure wouldn't. Shout
And
out
I
to
am going to
Taylor for going
contact the
out there.
governor's office.
Thank you so
I am
much.
one of those persons that contact the governor's office, that contact the attorney general's office, and everybody else to let them know. And I will go and contact up in the White House. I will write letters.
Thank you, because that we're doing calls to. I'm sorry, we're doing calls to action. So I definitely, when you hang up, can you text me your name so I can lock in your number so I can let you know the calls to action?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for what you're doing, and be blessed.
You too, be blessed. Bye. Okay, y'all, the lines are open. Whoever was just calling, you can call back. Just be sure to state your name and tell us where you're calling from when you come up. No profanity, no trigger words, and no talking against the parents or Javion, or I definitely will hang up on you.
We here.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
We here from Atlanta.
What's going on, She?
What's going on?
What you think about this?
This story crazy. I mean, for one, you know, we already know about sundown town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a question that they still exist and people still do what they want. And especially the small towns, you have relatives that all know each other, you know. And I drive locally now, and I just drive box truck. But mainly when I was over the road with 18-wheelers, the crazy part is they have all those signs of no truck, and they take that very serious. Now, for them to have security and all that stuff, like, honestly speaking, those shops, they take that very serious because they got equipment out there that people are, you know, getting fixed on. And guys who are dropping trailers, they can steal some at night when they pulling off. So that's why they have a real strict policy of no parking, especially at a business that you don't even have no business with. Unless they let him park there, that's the only way he can do that. And sneaking and doing it, this was a whole trucking company with cameras and everything. You're not just going to sneak an 18-wheeler. I think if it was a car or motorcycle, you're not going to sneak an 18-wheeler without nobody knowing and seeing it.
Yeah, so, I agree. But it's so much shade with this. They close at 5 o'clock and he dropped his trailer at 4:58 and they've been running people off of their lot. Why would they allow that? Why would they would have caught him taking the trailer off? You know what I'm saying? Before they close. So it just feel like a setup to me. And I'm trying to figure that out because we already know the homeless person is not real. That money he did not give nobody no money. And they said that it happened as soon as he walked out of Walmart, even taking him out of his truck, saying that he had this man this money. Then we got witnesses saying that he was pulled over by the cops. And then we got these fake cops and him allegedly walking to the gate and with something and coming back without something. It sounds like a setup to me. So I don't even know. I don't know what's real, you know, except for what I could see in my out my eyes.
Yeah, and also cutting that grass so soon like that, they tampering with evidence. I mean, when you have a crime scene, you're supposed to shut everything down.
Exactly.
So even if the guy come to cut the grass, he should have been, for him to cut the grass and they not there, hey, we have him scheduled to cut the grass like that, so we didn't know he was cutting it that day. But for you to say, yeah, I'm here while he's cutting the grass, that's a dead giveaway that you trying to, you know, hide something.
No, the dead giveaway also is that they open at 8 o'clock and they called 911 at 10. So I mean, he sat there for 10. Y'all didn't ride past, like y'all so overbearing about your property. You didn't go out. You didn't see that body out there on your property, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, make it make sense.
And security, most of their job is to walk the yard or look at you ain't even got to walk the yard. You can look at the yard, look at the cameras. Stuff don't make sense. If you have somebody on your property or vehicles on your property that wasn't there yesterday, how did they get there? I mean, at my job, they have advanced, like they can literally pull the tag off of our cameras. So they have good tech. Even with the Walmart thing, we can shut that down by just Walmart giving a statement saying
We don't have film of any homeless person he gave money to outside. If you have film of him inside buying the rope, then you got film of him giving somebody some money outside. So that's a shutdown.
Not really, because they lying about where it happened. At first they said at the entrance of the store. Then they said he got in his truck. Then he gave it to the homeless man, and his truck is at the back of the parking lot. And then now that it's being said that it was at the interstate. And then we listened to the homeless guy yesterday or the other day, and he zooted out. And so he couldn't tell us nothing solid about Javion. I'm telling you, if you check out my videos and really follow this case, you will see that this is all staged. And the sheriff, whoever owns this TNR, must be well respected in this town, and they must give a lot of money somehow or do something, because this is a cover-up, period.
Yeah, and not even that. I'm gonna jump off after this. You got a lot of relatives. Like I said, small towns carry family members, ties to traditions, to other family members. You know, for all we know, the sheriff could know somebody and play this thing real easy. You know, not trying to promote anything, but they have Netflix? They have a video on Netflix where they talks about this guy going to a small town, a military guy going to bail his cousin out of jail, and it turns into a whole thing. Something about Rebel, the name of the movie, but it's something similar to what's going on with this. That small town was doing some underhand stuff to make money by putting people in jail. But that's the thing. It's not even just the small towns have like little things that they're doing to the people that come there. If you're not there, you're not privy. You don't know what's going on in this town. You don't know how many people know each other, how many things that they already been putting up under the rug, and now this stuff is getting world news. Like I say, there's small town things that happen all the time. There was one in Florida where a guy got locked up for 6 months for the situation, and when it got mass news coverage because of social media, the guy got retried and got like 10 years.
Yeah, occasionally they definitely gonna end up getting caught. You can only do this kind of stuff for so long. Like, God is the one that look low and sit high. Like, you are not above the law. Okay, they might have thought they were because they didn't got away with this for so long because the world didn't know, but the world knows now, and the world is watching, and we want to know what they gonna do about it. But thank you so much for calling, Sheed. I'm going to let somebody else call in.
All right now.
Bye. Okay, the lines are open. You can give us a call. Give me a call. Please smack the thumbs up if you have not. Yeah, I want to know what they're going to do about it. Because this is clear. This is crystal clear that it's a cover-up. I mean, it's corruption. This is what we're looking at. And again, I want to know how much of the parking lot can they see from that gas station, because they hanging their hat on that, and they're hanging their hat on the homeless guy that we heard him yesterday. Okay. And yeah, like, so this is their only evidence. The camera from the gas station, we heard him say it. I don't know if y'all heard him when he was talking to Taylor. He sure did say that. We got the footage from the Shell gas station. We seen him walk by. We seen this and seen that. So anyway, I'm going to leave that part alone. I'm going to go on. I'm going to cut off the calls for now. No more calls until after this part, because I want to know how y'all feel about the things that his father is saying. So homeless dude may have been at that abandoned house. They took body to and gave him the necklace and money to keep his mouth shut or to follow their narrative. I don't think he had to be pressured to do it, but you might be on to something. I mean, I think he was a willing participant, because they have linked them as relatives on Facebook. Like, I mean, people, when I was live the other day, they was doing the link, and I couldn't go over the information like that. But I got sent pictures while I was live. One person sent me the wrong person, and then the other person sent me the right person, and start sending all of the Facebook information. And so they have linked these people down to the one that called and said he didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Okay. So hold on, I got a star. Let me move this. I just wanted to, hey, let me know what y'all think. Even in the comments, if you hear on a replay, let me know what you think about that and how well can they see hanging their hat on this shady investigation. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that notification bell.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Lock his.
Oh, Roddy Rod and all those folks, they ain't think they was gonna get locked up either in Brunswick, messing with Ahmaud Arbery. It took a lot because it was a woman and they had so many buffers or higher ups, corruption that was protecting them. But guess where they at now? You can only do this stuff for so long before it's time to shut it down. Everybody else is getting in trouble. Can't nobody else do that. What makes them better? I'm just really confused at that. And it really pisses me off. Oh, I really do. Okay, we're gonna go to the beginning. We're gonna just go through the stuff that his dad is saying. So I'm gonna start with this one.
He could have stood up in interviews. Have you seen this image? Yeah, we saw the crime scene pictures at the when we was with the sheriff, in the sheriff office. They showed us the actual crime scene pictures. So that's why I'm able to, that image that's out there now with the police on the scene and that visual that you see on the truck. You may not have that picture, but people know what I'm talking about. That's the image, because we saw them. That's the image. So, yeah.
I cannot believe what I just heard.
What is the narrative or the updates? What is the understanding? Because your timeline was released. Mm-hmm. What is an update or narrative that you got right now from the authorities? From the authorities? From the authorities. Not what you. Okay, not what I. But what is their narrative? They haven't put out a narrative. They put out a suicide suggestion, and that was it. Seemed like the sheriff who gave the press conference was more worried about what was being said about the town and him that he represented versus what actually happened that brought the attention to you. Because the sheriff actually said that they never said that it was. Well, yeah, they changed it. They suggested it. They suggested, strongly suggested. Yes. But okay, so have they been giving you updates? Have you been in communication? No. Matter of fact, let me tell you a story about when I called the sheriff to tell him what I had found. So when I called the sheriff, or maybe he was a deputy, I'm not for sure. And I told him, I asked him what happened, and he told me what they suggested. All evidence points to. So I said, sir, my son don't know how to tie a rope. Well, I didn't say it was in a rope. I didn't say it was in the news. What is the narrative or the update?
I didn't say it was in a rope. I just said it was in a noose. I don't know if he said that wrong or not. I couldn't understand that, but I cut it off because Jedediah cut it off, and then they didn't come back to that. So, but when they asked him how did he find out that the neck, the broke part, I am floored. Hold on.
So when he told me that, I told him my son doesn't know how to tie ropes. And the sheriff deputy said, I didn't say it was in a noose. It wasn't it was just wrapped around his neck. And I said, my son don't know how to tie a rope. None of that, you just explained. I said, he said, so what are you saying? I said, sir, I feel like my son has been murdered. And I said, you're going to have issues down that way. He hung up. And then when he talked to the mom, he told the mom that I threatened his life. It wasn't a threat, it was a promise. I believe you guys currently have problems down there. But I could be wrong. Y'all had a hurricane. Everybody down there, y'all all in the news. It's like a problem with me. And now I can't contact him. He won't answer the phone, maybe because the lawyer's involved, but I tried to ask him again because I wanted a police report. And no answers. He don't answer our calls. So you don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. Very, very fortunate to hear. You believe that, Javion? So when he told me that.
Okay, so he did cut it off at that point, and then I still captured it after that because it was something in between. But me editing these videos, I forgot. So I'm happy we got it. He said, I didn't say it was in a noose. I said it was a rat, right? Then now you ain't answering the phone. You done said he threatened your life. And like, what? Really? The police report and all. See, people don't know what to do. Like, it's so important. The first 48 hours is the most important in anything. Y'all see the first 48 hours. Y'all see how they investigate? That's how we got to investigate. First 48 hours. They know that's the most crucial, and they let so much time go by. And you see, he wanted the police report, but what he got hung up on or no answer, not even knowing, thank God Taylor got the police report. It's redacted, but guess what the sheriff told us? That the family had all the information. The sheriff told us the family had all the information. The sheriff said the family got all the videos. They done seen everything. The sheriff told Taylor if the family want to put it out, they can, because they got all of this. Did y'all hear him say that? Let me know if I'm a damn lie.
So when he told me that, I told him my son doesn't know how to tie ropes. And the sheriff, what is the narrative or the updates? What is the understanding? Because your timeline was released. Mm-hmm. What is an update or narrative that you got right now from the authorities? From the authorities? From the authorities. Not what you. Okay, not what I. But what is their narrative? They haven't put out a narrative. They put out a suicide suggestion, and that was it. Seemed like the sheriff who gave the press conference was more worried about what was being said about the town and him that he represented versus what actually happened that brought the attention to you. Because the sheriff actually said that they never said that it was. Well, yeah, they changed it. They suggested it. They suggested, strongly suggested. Yes. But okay, so have they been giving you updates? Have you been in communication? No. Matter of fact, let me tell you a story about when I called the sheriff to tell him what I had found. So when I called the sheriff, or maybe he was a deputy, I'm not for sure. And I told him, I asked him what happened. And he told me what they suggested. All evidence points to. So I said, sir, my son don't know how to tie a rope. Well, I didn't say it was in a rope. I just said it was in the news. What is the narrative?
It is just amazing how some total, complete strangers can tell you about your loved one. And then these funky, effed up attitudes these people have. When parents have lost their children and they giving you attitude, that is that ain't no damn different than them snatching your baby out of your womb, basically. And who gets cry? Good morning. Ooh, I'm getting pissed.
So when he told me that, I told him my son doesn't know how to tie ropes. And the sheriff deputy said, I didn't say it was in the noose. It wasn't it was just wrapped around his neck. And I said, my son don't know how to tie a rope. None of that you just explained. I said, he said, so what are you saying? I said, sir, I feel like my son has been murdered. And I said, you're going to have issues down that way. He hung up. And then when he talked to the mom, he told the mom that I threatened his life. It wasn't a threat, it was a promise. I believe you guys currently have problems down there. But I could be wrong. Y'all had a hurricane. Everybody down there, y'all all in the news. It's like a problem. And now I can't contact him. He won't answer the phone, maybe because the lawyer's involved, but I tried to ask him again because I wanted a police report. And no answers. He don't answer our calls. So you don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. Very, very fortunate to hear. You believe that, Javion? So
the family got everything. If they want to release it, they can. That's up to the family. They got everything.
As a truck driver that understands the layout, why would Javion be buying a rope? Well, due to the information that people have, the investigations that the internet did, which I can tell you, after he stopped smoking, he went heavy with working out. That was his thing. He loved working out. He worked out every day. He had a whole routine. And the rope was seen. He was seen with the rope tied up to the fence, doing pull-ups on the rope with the rope. So it was said that he dropped his trailer in the yard, which makes sense on private property. The guys inside the yard didn't realize they was mad because he dropped his trailer and left. So that can be in the trucking world. You drop your trailer on somebody's private property. Whatever you had a business, somebody just came and dropped their trailer on your parking lot and took off. Like, what's going on? He didn't know that part. So he did that. He listened to me, So he went around town. That's what everybody's seeing him bobtail, and that's what just the tractor. He moving around town to the Walmart, to the Hampton Inn. He went to the Hampton Inn to try to get him a room. He probably wouldn't even came back to the yard if he got a room because he felt his trailer was safe. It wasn't enough room in the Hampton Inn to take a trailer, so he would have left his trailer there. So he moves around town without the tractor. He comes back, and I guess people from the tractor trailer shop came and approached him and said, hey, basically, you can't park here, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how it went. And they had a tussle or whatever. And there's eyewitnesses to this. So the police was called. Nobody knows about the police. It's not in the police report. They came. So it said that it was the nephews in the shop that approached Javion and they beat him up or they had a tussle with him. They called the police. But really the police they called was probably in some connected type of, officers. So this is speculatory. Have you had any conversation with the authorities about this? No. So that there may be a 911 call, maybe. There may be a 911 call. Or maybe it's a cell phone call because these guys wasn't the type of police. They were police, but from the background of the town, a lot of the police is in the Brady. And you got this from YouTube. A lot from YouTube and TikTok. So I want everybody to know Javion is definitely paying attention and he's probably giving signs. And right now, there's a lot of unanswered questions that we all have as a nation, probably as a world. And we need answers. We need the authorities to let us know something. We're all left here in limbo and everybody's getting angry. We don't need anger right now. We need to just come together. And if you give us our answers, we know how to move. If it was something foul play, that needs to be addressed instantly right now. And we don't need to be waiting until whenever they feel like they got their story together. This time, it's not complicated. Just tell us what happened.
What y'all think about that? The lines are open. I want y'all opinion on this, what y'all just heard. And then there's another thing that I didn't even put in here. I'm so irritated. I thought I had it all. 216 people and 70 thumbs up, y'all. Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. The father knows more. Nah, he didn't answer the phone because he guilty. Ain't that what I told you? Ain't that what I told you? Call in, Jake Lover. I'm not sure what you're talking about. All you need is their names and you can find anybody. Pretty much. Absolutely. Welcome in, BDB. Don't be surprised if you hear about TNR getting ran up in and the owner, Lord. Jeez, that's a little harsh. You can't type all that stuff on YouTube. They will ban you from typing like that. I don't know if y'all know though. YouTube, they will they'll ban you from commenting. Like you won't even be able to comment nowhere if you typing crazy stuff. Just know that. Makes you wonder what exactly the father has then. I'm not sure what you mean. Hey, BFF. Wait a minute. I cannot believe I didn't put that in there. It's a very important part where he, so someone asked him who told them about the neck. I guess that part didn't play. Let me make sure. I ain't gonna play them all.
And then what is the narrative or the updates? What is the understanding? Because I know a timeline was released. So when he told me that, I told him my son doesn't know how to tie ropes. And what is the narrative or the updates? So when he told me that, I told him my son doesn't know how to tie ropes. And as a truck driver that understands the layout, why would Javion be buying a rope?
Okay, so obviously I didn't put it in there. I cannot believe I didn't put it in there. What part of the video was it? Because this is important, because when I heard this, like, it was very disturbing to me, because something about the autopsy, they asked him if they were gonna get another autopsy, and he said he said that it was between, if they did a second autopsy, they wouldn't have been able to have an open casket. He said if they have, yes, he said if they would have did a second autopsy, they wouldn't have been able to see him anymore, and they wanted to be able to see him one last time. Somebody told them that if they do a second autopsy, they wouldn't be able to have an open casket, and I ain't never heard of that. I mean, I've never heard of that. I don't know about that. That don't make sense to me though, because I mean, you have autopsies the first time. What's the difference in the second time? It ain't like your face can show. Another thing that I was concerned about is his hands wasn't shown at the funeral, and I want to know why. Because we already know that when people pass away, that you do see their hands most of the time. The hands is right on the top. Why wasn't his? They didn't get another autopsy. They're only going off of the medical examiners. Like, that is horrible, y'all. So I was really feeling heartbroken, like a little discouraged, because it's just not good. It's just not good. Like, how does this happen? I mean, I'm talking about they got some real cover up going on here, and it's just so unfair. But I mean, I pray that they still, and actively, like, it ain't just about prayer, it's about action. It's about all of it in one. These people need to answer for what happened all the way. I mean, we seen it happen in Ahmaud Arbery, and I don't even know who these guys was that did it. Just, I mean, like, I don't know who they were or what importance they were. I don't, some of these people, they grow up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know people in high places, and the people in high places really protect them. And it's not fair. It's not okay. It's infuriating, actually. And then the people, is certain people, they just don't give a damn about at all. Oh, who cares? Like, you ain't a human anyway. It's not okay. But that bothered me, about that second autopsy and what they was told about it. That don't even make sense. And it was another part. God dang it. Let me go to my videos that I edited. Obviously, I didn't put them all in here, so that'll be a way that I could find them. Just go to where. But wait a minute, I thought, hold on, let's see. This one. It sound like crap. Yeah, okay. I'm about to put these in here. I'm gonna just have to delete what's here and put these in, because I did not edit this stuff for nothing. New language support for transcripts. Yeah, I did not edit this stuff for nothing. Like, I don't even know how I missed it, but it's okay. I'll be right with y'all. Give me a second. Enjoy the music. Please smack that thumbs up, y'all. Shout out to Sloop Nation. Join the team, y'all. If you become a member, we got perks going on. I can't tell y'all what they are right now. And consider starting a crime channel. We need more sleuths out here speaking the truth about what's going on. Enough is enough. We can't keep sitting back doing nothing. Y'all probably can't hear me that good. Somebody told me my music was too loud. I let them know this might not be the channel for you, because when I tell you Reporting this stuff is not easy, y'all. And you might, I mean, I've cried a lot up here reporting these cases, so I need my music. You know, and when things get rough, if I do have it off, you notice it pops on. It helps me. So if you don't like my music, this ain't your channel. Well, it ain't your channel, but it ain't the channel for you. It actually irritate me when somebody tell me, your music too loud when I only have it up in the beginning and I turn it down. I know you want me to read it out loud. I got so busy I wasn't able to check it before I went to bed and had to get up and go to work and you know all that. Y'all want me to read this stuff live? Let me know, Jay Glover. Let me see. I can, you know. Somebody just sent a message, but I'm trying to. These clips are going in kind of fast, so we'll be right back at it. But what y'all think about what y'all have heard so far? You said yes? Okay, I'll go to it. It's long. Lord. So I still, I need to, you hear me? Okay. I didn't know, like, I noticed sometime if it's too loud, it drowns out my voice. But you can hear me, but it just sounds muffled a little bit. I didn't say that they didn't. Wait, I didn't say that they didn't. I wanted to know what it said because Miss V said there was one. I'm not sure. Told you can tell us in the comments now your thoughts. I don't believe he went to the hotel either. I don't believe nothing unless I see it on recorded. Period. Point blank. And unless they retrieve those footage, it didn't happen. I mean, we already know they ain't gonna hold on to it. To me, like, all of that footage should have been collected, but I'm just feeling like because I know that there was no investigation. They don't have no footage. And the footage is probably recorded over. I mean, that's going to be interesting to see what the lawyers find out. You know, the family has lawyers, so hopefully they'll give us a word and let us know what's going on, because we definitely want to know. I mean, because the father is, he has nothing to go off of but rumors, and this guy just flat out lied and said that they have all the information. Y'all heard Taylor say that the mother texted him and said she was sick and tired of all these lies that's being told. She said, we ain't seen no footage. Why is that okay? Well, I mean, I don't understand how you could tell one person one thing and the family something else and think that we not gonna talk. Like, I don't know if Vance County know about the internet investigations. I mean, do they know? They don't know. What? So you gonna tell Taylor something totally different? Tell him that they got it, and the mother is listening and immediately debunk what he said. They have nothing. They don't even know how to go about getting the stuff that they need. They can't even get these people to answer the phone. Now, we remember when the sheriff first came out, he said, call me every day or something. He was saying call. Now they ain't answering. Pick up the phone. Like, come on. This is beyond that. They need to get the autopsy report results. Yeah, they do, but who can believe them? You know what I mean? Like, we heard Taylor say, we heard the sheriff, first of all, say ain't no defensive wounds on his hands. Ain't nothing out the ordinary, nothing. Not a scratch on him, he said, as a matter of fact. Taylor took pictures at the funeral, and he said he could tell his nose was crooked, something about his head, something going up the back, you know, scratches. He seen. He took pictures, but I mean, his funeral was on the 5th, y'all. I don't know. I'm just so disturbed. I'm so disturbed by that part, that they would tell them that they could not get, if they get another autopsy, you wouldn't be able, I don't know. Anyway, it just don't make no sense to me. It don't. I'm gonna let this play. It finally took.
There is a service that's going to be happening for him, yes, on the 5th of October. That's actually his birthday. And that was the only day available. Due to the transportation to get him up here and the extra things they have to do as far as autopsy and checking extra, we have the funeral home down that we was connected with, and they did some extra work, extra pictures. There is a service that's going to be happening. And that is that there was his collarbone or his neck. Yeah, his neck. They said his neck was broken, but once again, he was sitting on his butt. Lack of decency from the police department. Is it Henderson? They flipped it. He was found in Henderson, but then when the heat came down, they said, "Oh, it didn't happen in Henderson. It happened in Vance." Well, Henderson, as a police department that I interacted with very briefly, did not love the interaction. Very rude, very inconsiderate, very cold. And then the sheriff. Now, the sheriff has come out and made public statements.
The question is, which medical examiner announced a broken neck? Was it the town's medical examiner or a private medical examiner?
Actually, the officer was the first person that told me his neck was broken. Do you know which examiner? The examiner from the county told me, yes, that was fractured neck. And that is that there was.
Say what now? The cop told him that was the first one to tell him? Was this the cop on the scene? I mean, on the crime scene that told him. You know what I mean? Like, what? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Yes, read it. Okay, if you just message me, something ain't right. I would prefer for y'all to call in while I'm live, but I told him I would read his because I told him I was gonna read it yesterday and I didn't. So it was clippings of his nails, not the whole fingernail. Yeah, it was clippings. It was nail clippings, but the reason why they probably saying that is because we looked at his hands and he don't have no nails to cut. So I think if they're saying, they took fingertips, that's why. Because, let me pull it back up. You know what? I might have deleted it. But yeah, was it this cop that told him? Because I do believe, if y'all listen to the guy that called in, he said that it was a cop there. It was a cop there. It was a guy there whose father is a KKK. And there was a KKK member there. But he put 4 people there. We only see 3. And I know the black guy ain't a part of the the 3 Ks, you know what I'm saying? But never know. I'm just saying, you never know. What am I supposed to be doing, y'all? Hold on. We the people want to know, though. We want to know what's really going on. It's crazy. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone or something. I feel like we going backwards in this world. I feel like we going backwards so many years, Like, what is really going on? How is this happening in 2024? I really feel like when Trump became president, they became really bold. Remember the storming of the Capitol and all of that kind of stuff, like his supporters, because I know that they support him. That's what I heard. I don't know. I mean, I don't follow politics like that, but that's what I heard. And according to what happened on January, was it January 6th at the where was they at? I always get this wrong. I always can't think of where they went. The Capitol. Anyway, I don't want to sound too ignorant, but when they stormed the somebody type it in the chat. But there is the police report. Hold on, let me. Okay. A white plastic bag. I wondered, where did the white plastic bag come from? Because when I first seen that, you thinking, oh, he went to the store, but we see that he did not have a bag. He didn't have a bag. So where did the white plastic bag come from? I know he went to a store and got these unopened colored sheet wraps, but did he really need a bag for that? No, I will say. Fingernail clippings. Yep. So yeah, that was a thing. I was looking for his hands that I had recorded here, but I think I deleted it when I was trying to put that video in. And let me pull up. Oh, there it is. That's why they saying that. Because he don't have no nails to cut. Let's see.
Do we trust the autopsy that was done?
It was a difficult decision because of how we had to decide if we wanted to have an open casket or a closed casket. So the autopsy, the people, our funeral home that we had pick them up from the county was in touch with Lee Merritt, and they discussed how to go. So I trust that process. Okay. But probably nothing will be better than another full autopsy separate.
It's independent.
Right, independent.
Mm-hmm. So, just so that we're clear here, not that he needs to repeat, I just want to make sure they got it. He could have had an independent autopsy, but it would have stopped him from having an open casket to see his son for the last time of saying goodbye. He wanted to give that option to the people who come mourning, which is a wow, that's a heavy thing to do. So the medical examiner's autopsy is the one that we're going to have to depend on. I want to give you another moment that I think is very important because we don't get this enough. If you were standing in front of those advocates and those YouTubers, what would you say to them?
Keep pushing. Keep pressing for answers. The pressure we need right now is for the police to provide answers, to provide a statement so that we can know what happened. From their investigation, what do they come up with? What did they come up with? That's official because we are just doing our own investigations, but it's not official. We need an official statement, so we need Vance County to provide an official statement.
Do we trust the autopsy that was done?
It was a difficult decision because of how we had to.
I definitely echo what he says as far as needing an investigation, needing a press conference. I mean, come out and say something and let us know where you're headed. No, where they headed is closing on this case. That's where they headed at. You know what I'm saying? They want to rule what they want to rule. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Hey, we just got to wait and see, y'all. After all of this stuff came out, surely. Ain't that disturbing? Lady Lucky, it's so disturbing. Like, I couldn't even sleep good last night because I was sitting up here editing these videos and I was just really disturbed. Like, why? So I don't trust nothing coming from them. Nothing. Like, it's like trusting your enemy. Like, in this case, because we clearly see the cover up. It's so hard to believe that everybody is in on the play. But let's say, they got friends that work for the department and that one of the friends was standing out there. The ones that they was talking amongst each other. I don't know, but let's just say the sheriff is in on it too. Like, how did they get the sheriff to agree with this stuff here? How did the sheriff give them the father? We hear that he's listening at what YouTube, and I don't know about that story on YouTube. I don't know where that story originated from. I think that story originated from Facebook somewhere, talking about you know, all of that stuff, but I don't know, and it ain't verified. Like, say something. Wouldn't you think they it's sick. It is what we know it is, y'all. And it's just, I still be trying to make sense of it. And the rope was probably dangling, and they grabbed the rope. And with his momentum of running, it probably, yeah. Yeah, but we don't even know if that's right or not because he got that off of Facebook. No, he said first the cop told him. The cop was the first person to tell him. Let's listen to it again because I didn't forgot exactly how. And I think
do we trust the autopsy that was done?
And that is that there was his collarbone or his neck.
Yeah, his neck. They said his neck was broken, but once again, he was sitting on his butt.
Lack of decency from the police department. Is it Henderson?
They flipped it. He was found in Henderson, but then when the heat came down, they said, "Oh, it didn't happen in Henderson. It happened in Vance."
Well, Henderson, as a police department that I interacted with very briefly, did not love the interaction. Very rude, very inconsiderate, very cold.
Very interesting.
The sheriff. Now, the sheriff has come out and made public
statement. The question is, which medical examiner announced a broken neck? Was it the town's medical examiner or a private medical examiner?
Actually, the officer was the first person that told me his neck was broken.
What the hell? Wait, where's the I just cannot. Like, what? And then I didn't know why Henderson had put out this note saying, oh, it was not in Henderson. We had nothing to do with it, basically. And then we got Jedediah saying that they were super rude for no dang on apparent real reason, you know? What in the world? Like, y'all, I'm tripping. This is bad. This is really bad. What is the lawyer saying? We need another press conference. Tell us something. Y'all see the interest that the internet has. That's, you know, like, tell us something. This is so frustrating to me. And imagine how the parents are feeling. His dad also said in his interview, he was like, I don't have time to cry. I got to figure out his car, he said. I got to figure out this, that, and the third. His whole dream has been crushed, his father. This would have retired the father, you know what I'm saying, at a reasonable age, and he would have had a business to hand over to his son. Javion would have had kids, and they would have took on the business. This is what they don't want us to do, and it pisses me off. And then they stop us from doing stuff. Certain people, they block you, you know. And then call you lazy and you don't get up and do something. Well, hey, when people try, you know, like Black Wall Street type of thing. I'm outdone. I am outdone. I'm taking calls again. If anybody want to call in, I want to know what y'all think about what y'all just heard. And I know, oh, wait, I'm getting messed. Why is my phone not ringing? What time is it? Okay, that was like 10 minutes ago. Let's see what this is. Are you pointing at the trucks? And is this, I don't know what this means. Whoever sent me the screenshots. I don't know what you're saying. It's 4 arrows in a circle. I don't know. Oh, you point at vehicles maybe? Or trying to show me where the shot at? This is where the docks is at. But is this the tree that girl was wrapping stuff around or something that you showing here? 480, I'm talking to you. You could text me. Since I'm looking at this. Let me find. I don't even know if I got Jay. I don't know if I got you. Jay Glover, what's your area code? I don't think I got you programmed. So Jay Glover had put together a scenario or something that I was supposed to look at yesterday. But if y'all can call in, it would be great. Wait, was this just... No, this ain't today. Okay, let me look at the chat. Oop. Patrick West is connected to Quentin Bullock. I seen that. I seen it. Yeah. I mean, that's what... Well, actually, I don't think Taylor connected the Facebook thing, but he definitely had his face up there. And I mean, hey, it's a serious connection going on. And shout out to Trey Gain. I just want to say that for going through all of that. Jake Glover is speculating also. I haven't heard what he said, so I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't understand why he is saying it was Vance. Henderson is the city and Vance is the county. I mean, he talking about the police departments. So I mean, I don't know. Like Vance County Sheriff Department, right? Don't it say that on the building? Do it say Vance County Sheriff's Department and then Henderson? That might be the confusion. Let's see. Do this building? Can you see office? Oh, just say office of the sheriff. I have no idea. Vance County, I just know they saying like Vance County Sheriff's Office and Henderson Police Department. Maybe that's what they said. I don't know. Let me read what you said again. I don't understand why he is saying it was Vance. Henderson is the city and Vance is the county that Henderson is in. I don't understand what he was saying there. Is the old man the only one investigating? Who's the old man? Patrick West is connected to Quentin Bullock. Okay. 808 is my area code. Okay. So you speculating, Jay Glover? You speculating? Shoot, I don't see it. I got so many dang messages. Jay Glover, you're going to have to call in. Oh, wait. Did you just... Nah. Nope, you're going to have to call in. I got to look at the chat right now. Call in. Call in. I got to play... Oh, you got to play 808 lottery number. Look how the sheriff standing know his breath stink. You can tell by the way he's standing that his breath stink. Wow. I knew he was off with them crooked glasses he had on. Sitting up checking somebody about wanting to know about their son that was found unalive somewhere. And I mean, as far as somebody said something about, so I know that they said Javion had been driving 3 or 4 months, but that's still, I don't know how it works, but they said that was his first load. That's what it was. See, I mean, what's real? I don't know, but that I know I read it or seen it on the news that this was his first load. So I don't know. Like, I really don't. If the police was the first to find him, why the owner of the shop called? Well, these ain't real police. These are fake police. I don't see. These are people that I guess assume was police. This is how the people who saw them describe them. And I mean, because look at them. You got a guy right there with a uniform on that I don't, that's why you got a guy here, look like he got a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they assume undercover cops, maybe. It's hard to know that. It shouldn't be I mean, it's hard to know the undercover cops from some people like these. Like, I remember one year somebody was following my aunt and she drove all the way home because it was people pulling over folks that wasn't real cops. And it seemed like that could be something going on. I mean, To me, that second guy do look like a cop, though. He looked like a cop. They all look like cops, I guess. Especially when you sitting there in a uniform, but I think that's the security guard of TNR. I mean, we know what's in the reflection. And the father said, as far as that picture, he got that from the sheriff. Now, I know the other stuff he was saying was rumors, so I don't know. Hopefully, Taylor got some more information for us. I know that he's working on something. Let me check on something right quick. Let me just see if anything comes up. It's sad. This is really sad. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, if Taylor wasn't still going out, getting information, talking to people, this would die. It would. We don't want that to happen. You know, of course, that's what they would like to see happen. Then somebody say he was asking to call his mom. Yeah, the guy that called in said that. No, he ain't got no socks on. No shoes. Stink. I'm not sure what you're saying now. Rental cop. Top flight security. They play undercover. First load to that area. Yeah, I wonder. That's what people were saying, though. Why would they send them so far and all of that kind of stuff? But I mean, like I said, though, just to hear that stuff and from the father and know that they don't have any real information, no respect or anything. It sounded like it was pressure. Like, either you can have a closed casket or get the second autopsy. Like, can somebody tell me if you ever heard of that? Look at him. He got trials on him. Coon trials over him. Yeah, you know, too, one of the things that I like is that everybody got a position in this thing. That's what I'm like. If you can offer any help, step up. But I know that it was a call to action on Taylor. I'm gonna have to go watch myself because I didn't do the call to action because I didn't know. But I heard him last night when I was supposed to be asleep talking about it, or the other night. So I gotta go figure out what that is. So y'all might want to check it out. I think it was emailing somebody or something. And so if y'all, check that out. Every day is supposed to be something different. I do believe. We're waiting on you to call in. Justice for Javion is coming for real. I'm here. You got to call in. You can call in, or let me see. Yeah, I haven't gotten a call since 10:13. 404 can call back. I don't think I did talk to 404. But hey, I mean, so let's see. I'm gonna try to go through some of these comments. I'm mad. I'm mad. Keep going in on the sheriff and that department until justice is served. You got a channel where you go live at? When he called up for the mom, yes, that broke me all the way down. Man. Yeah, that was sad to hear that he said that. But I'm still wondering, how did the guy hear that? But the guy, listen. Hopefully somebody will make it make sense. But one of the things that, one of the points that I had brought up is, let me put this video back up though, is how much of Javion did they see on this lot? since they hanging their hats on that. You know, that blows me away.
Jay Glover.
To accept.
State your name and who you call. Where you calling from?
Jay.
Where you calling from?
Hawaii.
Okay, Jay. What's your name? Jay. Tell them so they know. Jay Glover. Okay, I couldn't see your name. All right, yeah, because they couldn't hear you. So, okay, so what's going on? What you got for us?
I was reading. I was I text you yesterday. Say when he say, "Can I call my mama?" He was about to get attacked. Then I think you don't just say that to no ordinary person. That's about to fight you. There had to be somebody with authority.
Mm-hmm.
That means it had to be the police, like the man said, that called and said the two police and one owner and one Klansman. We don't know who the fourth owner, fourth person is.
Or he could have thought they were the police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fourth person could have been security.
Mm-hmm.
And that tree that the girls put the balloons on is where they possibly were going to hang them at.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that word. That's a trigger word. No trigger words.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe the police walked up to his truck and all the scuffle went on and stuff like that. And that's how he ended up at that tree. And then he got away after they tried to string him up. And he ran across to the GFL, what's his name, parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. And they probably pulled a rope from, like, he left the rope dangling behind him with the tied around.
There is a service that's going to be happening.
I ain't mean to say.
With his momentum running away, they probably snapped his neck like that. And that's when you get the 911 call from either the owner or somebody, and that's how the police got there so fast. Why he's still on the phone with dispatch because they was there. And
yep, exactly. They definitely was there. Remember, you still on a 911 call and they already arrived. And the woman said, everybody is already dispatched out there. Tell us more, ma'am. Like, how do you dispatch before a person called 911?
And it's possible that the police reached in his truck wherever and got the rope that was unwrapped, and he tore the wrapping off the rope, and he wanted to get rid of his fingerprints from the evidence, you know what I mean, from the wrapper. That's why he took it away. And he made up a statement talking about he taking it to Walmart. And as far as the fingernails, he probably scratched one of them and had some of their DNA on his fingernails, so that's why he probably clipped the fingernails.
It's not abnormal to have fingernails clipped or whatever, but why they didn't do nothing else? Like the guy that called in the tailor saying that they had to have they would have had kick up marks and all of that stuff. Like he wouldn't have just fell over, you know.
Yeah, but that was it.
Okay, yeah, it's better to call in because yeah, that's a lot to read, especially if you would have been stumbling over your words like you just was. Did you just wake up, sir? Did I wake you up?
No, I'll get up at 4.
Oh, it's 5 in the morning in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Shoot. It's 11:16 a.m. here. So thank you so much for calling in. Yeah. Did you have anything else?
Nope.
All righty.
I just want to read the comment and see what anybody else think about what I said.
Okay. So what y'all think about what he just said? And let's see if they answer you. All right. Thanks for calling. All right. I knew he sounded sleepy. I didn't know it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling him to call. But yeah, so yeah, that is it, y'all. That is all I have for today. Thank y'all so much for calling in and hanging out. And I'm just like, I'm feeling a little discouraged. And hoping for some answers, like just like the family. Miss V, look at your text. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. That's good looking. So hold on. We got a picture of where the camera is. Hold on. Let me try to put this in here. Okay, so that is that the camera on the corner of the building right under that light. At first, I was looking at the roof. Hold on, I'm about to post this, y'all. Sleuth Nation and came through. I wonder if I got some more pictures in here. Hold on. So, y'all look at this and tell me if that camera, because that camera ain't sitting up high enough. Now, if the camera was on top of the roof, maybe. Man, y'all, they ain't no way they camera is seeing all of that. Like, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Let me know what y'all think whenever I get over here. This is insane. I think that it would have had to be up higher to be able to see him and all of that. Like, it's so many different directions you can walk on TNR, and they hanging they hat on him allegedly walking past a freaking trailer. Which trailer? I mean, wow. Okay, here we go. This one shouldn't take that long to pop in. Bam. Let's go to it. What do y'all... Oh, I got that over it. Hold on. What y'all think? You see this light right here on the corner? Am I looking at it right? Let me see what she's saying. Is that the only camera that we see? I'm sending you more pics from my visit. Okay. Yeah, like... Okay, so she said, yes, that's the camera on the corner. So that would have been the camera that captured it. What do y'all say? Is that camera tall enough to see all this stuff they claim that they could see? Hell no to the no, in my opinion. Let's go back to the yard. Hold on, because the news said that he was parked in the front, and they said they got the information from the sheriff. So we know good and dang on well T and I are sitting all the way in the back. So that camera ain't looking at that. Then we got this yard. Okay. Okay, and then this yard would be, it would where this wait, hold on, where's that? Where that truck was sitting. I think this driveway part ain't that far from the truck on the end. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't looking at it right. I don't even have a map put up here, but where is it at? This truck is the one I'm talking about. This one with the green lettering. That is like furthest out towards the picture that I just had up, right? So and we can see Clark, god dang it, Shell. Okay, so right there where that semi truck is sitting is where Martin Creek is at, and the cameras is right there on the corner. So we see the semi, we see the corner. Maybe it could get this part, but I do not believe. Let's pull up her pic. Let's pull up Sleuth Nation's pic. Black people unite. Ain't no damn way. I don't believe it. I don't believe that camera can see all that. I mean, what would be the purpose of them having their cameras pointed over there? Like, ain't their purpose is to protect their property? I mean, if you was purposely aiming the camera that way, maybe. But yeah. That camera is not gonna be able to see that far. So they would not have been able to see if Javion, all the stuff they telling us. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Way up there. Back here. Like, and so this is way up here, right? This is way back here. Like, how the heck did y'all see him? Look how far the distance is. Like, where did this picture get taken from? What's the distance? I would love to know that. Like, get out of here, y'all. I ain't buying it. Now, do I still have this up? Yes, I do. So let's add that. Shoot, the picture. Okay, so there we got Malcolm standing. Malcolm is standing direct. Malcolm and Taylor is standing in Clark gas station. Or God dang it, the gas station, Shell gas station. They're standing there. Now we could pinpoint where they're standing at, because they're not all the way by that camera. Anyway, I don't believe it. I ain't even about to wreck my brain. I don't believe that camera can see all of that. All the way to the front door of TNR. I don't believe it's possible. Because why would they be focused on their building and not they dang on own? Please help me. That don't make sense. That's a camera. On Green for Life, on your video, you can see the camera before you put the circle by it. Let's see. I probably got all kind of stuff in my own video. When I was talking about the men, talking about them being in a tree, I think somebody was in the chat like, there it go. There you go right there. Like, where? Like, knock it off. Let me go to the videos. Let's see. But I believe Jay Glover, because it is like...
And that is that there was his collarbone.
No. God, I am just bad. Like, I can't remember where my videos at. There's so much crap in here. This one. No. Oh, so you saying, yeah. Well, I mean, I see it from where her picture is at. But look how far I got to go over, though. You look how long it took me to get over there. From there. I mean... And this is near the area that I seen the guy off in the tree area. Like I said, he sit right there, or they, or whoever. I don't know. Let me look at something else. I think I might have got another picture. And I had some other pictures. Let me look, because there was some other pictures that I did not. I want to show y'all the pitch. Oh, this one. I didn't get a chance. This is coming from the same person. Yes. Hold on. This one is crystal clear, y'all. OMG. Hold on. Shout out to Black People Unite. Dang, hold on, man, because I am not even trying to put this out without something on it. Ain't nobody about to steal my picture. So, nope. Hold on. I got to edit something right quick. Let me turn y'all some music on or something. This is quiet. You can hear a mouse pissing on cotton right now. Can't you? There's some serious investigating we doing, y'all. At the building is the white. Okay, I'll read that in 1 second. This picture is crystal clear, y'all. I didn't even know that the building looked like that at the top, at the side. Let's go. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah. Let's go.
Go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe.
Till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain.
Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Welcome to the winning team. Buckle up, baby.
6, 5.
Let's go.
I never ran straight, no, man, I still go.
Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that notification bell. Let's go.
That's why I say,
y'all won't.
You make it A, and if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going it?
And finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before.
Shout out to you. Let's go.
There's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Okay, here it comes, y'all. All right. Okay, y'all see how clear that picture is and how accurate it is. Like, we can really see it now. I mean, like where the truck is sitting closer. Let me look at it from where. Hold on. You can definitely see the two trucks there. Yeah, so it make more sense now looking at this because the sign didn't appear that close. Let me look at this. Hold on. Let's put that other thing up. I'm going to just put a still shot up, actually. I need to put these closer together so I could go back and forth. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oops. Could have sworn this is the one I just grabbed. What? Oh, that's why it keep. Okay. So we got, this is the shot. Let me move the comment. My question is, didn't the family see the body? No, not really. I don't believe they seen it, his body full. I really don't. I'm talking about naked. I'm talking about everything. I really don't think so. I mean, I don't know. But I don't think so. Like, I believe his hands was not showing for a reason. What funeral do you go to and the hands ain't showing? That's like usually the part that you can see, and they wasn't showing. That's an issue. That don't seem right to me. Not at all. Okay, let me go back. Yeah, not at all. That don't make sense. What y'all think? Oh, nah, wait. Okay, so this ain't where the shot was taken at. So this is what it looked like now. I mean, this is what it looked like, but the shot was still taken from afar because you gotta have a fence. I wish I could see where this gray, the gray sign is sitting off on that island though. This gray sign is in here. So that would make me feel like the picture came from a different angle though than the gas station. If it's showing, well, I guess, yeah, it did come from the gas station because of the way that you could see the road. Yeah. Let me see what else y'all saying. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. Like, I haven't had a conversation with the parents like to that extent, so I don't know. They didn't see the body. Yeah, they definitely. I think. I mean, shoot, I really don't know, y'all. Like, you heard him say that Lee Merritt had handled some part of it. Let me go back to that. And then let me see. Dang it. Let's go back through that.
There is a service that's going to be happening for him, yes, on the 5th of October. That's actually his birthday. And that was the only day available. Due to the transportation to get him up here and the extra things they have to do as far as autopsy and checking extra, we have the funeral home down that we was connected with, and they did some extra work, extra pictures. There is a service, and that is that there will.
And he said they did some extra work, extra pictures. I mean, so they should have pictures of everything then if they did some extra pictures and extra work. Okay. I mean, so whatever they did, that's what they will have. I'm assuming. Now, did they look at the pictures? I don't know. Or if they're in their hands, I don't know.
And that is that there was his collarbone or his neck. Yeah, his neck. They said his neck was broken, but once again, he was sitting on his butt. Lack of decency from the police department. Is it Henderson? They flipped it. He was found in Henderson, but then when the heat came down, they said, "Oh, it didn't happen to Henderson. It happened in Vance." Well, Henderson, as a police department that I interacted with very briefly, did not love the interaction. Very rude, very inconsiderate, very cold. And then the sheriff. Now, the sheriff has come out and made public statements.
The question is, which medical examiner announced a broken neck? Was it the town's medical examiner or a private medical examiner?
Actually, the officer was the first person that told me his neck was broken. But do you know which examiner?
The examiner from the county told me, yes, that was fractured neck.
And that is that.
Do we trust the autopsy that was done?
It was a difficult decision because of how we had to decide if we wanted to have an open casket or a closed casket. So the autopsy, the people, our funeral home that we had pick them up from the county was in touch with Lee Merritt, and they discussed how to go. So I trust that process.
Okay.
But probably nothing will be better than another full autopsy separate.
That's independent.
Right, independent.
Mm-hmm. So, just so that we're clear here, not that he needs a repeat, I just want to make sure they got it. He could have had an independent autopsy, but it would have stopped him from having an open casket to see his son for the last time of saying goodbye. He wanted to give that option to the people who come mourning, which is a wow, that's a heavy thing to do. So the medical examiner's autopsy is the one that we're going to have to depend on. I want to give you another moment because I think it's very important because we don't get this enough. If you were standing in front of those advocates and those YouTubers, what would you say to them?
Keep pushing. Keep pressing for answers. The pressure we need right now is for the police to provide answers, to provide a statement so that we can know what happened. From their investigation, what do they come up with? What did they come up with? That's official because we are just doing our own investigations, but it's not official. We need an official statement, so we need Vance County to provide an official statement.
Yeah, that's what he said, y'all. So, let me know what y'all think about that. And so, Black People Unite. About that picture, she said that. She said that was the place. She said that is my pick from, at night at 10 p.m. I ain't telling them what day, you know what I'm saying? So I have more in a video I'll send later. Okay. But I'm gonna look at the more recent. Wait a minute, you want me to hold on. No, not that. Whoa, wait a minute. This the same building? Well, hold on. Okay, so she let me go. Wait, this is the camera. Wait, let me pull the pic back up about with the camera. I mean the gas station. But we'll look at that one more time. This is the spot, except for they're on way over here, like they're on the outside of the gate. I mean, they're in front of the gate. At a distance. Then this is the gas station. She said this is the camera at the gas station. I mean, the Shell station pointing towards GFL parking lot. Okay, GFL parking lot. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, so GFL, she's talking about the picture of the cops, and I was thinking about the picture, the footage for Javion. But either way, y'all, this camera should have captured both things. I mean, it should have captured. I mean, they're telling us that the Shell gas station allegedly captured Javion walking through the yard, right? What TNR, they said he parked his truck at the front. This is the yard. We got this camera. Let's go back to that. We got this camera between everything. How much do y'all think that camera actually captured? Just looking at where that camera sits. Is it even possible for it to have caught Javion walking through all this yard? And then they hanging their hat. Yeah, once he got past that point, we ain't see him no more. Somebody, like I thought though, y'all, somebody, man, they could have attacked him between the trucks. They could have put him through the woods. If we want to believe he was sitting out there by the trees, they could have put him in one of them houses. They could have did all kind of stuff. Like, come on, investigate. Okay. So the picture that I'm looking at now, it says, look at the building. It is white, same background. Debunks the police of Javion in the truck door being photoshopped. Hold on, look at the building. It is white, same background. Debunks a picture of Javion in the truck door being photoshopped. I didn't even so people were saying that, yeah, you're right, they were. Looking at the fence position, I believe Javion was sitting in front of the truck door, with dock doors being behind him. Oh, the docks, okay. Let me try to visualize this. So let me put that back up, the picture of him with them, this one. But I guess that I'll probably have to pull up the original for it to look better. See everything. And let's see. So she believed Javion was sitting in the front of the truck. Sitting in front of the truck. Okay. Let me pull up the one that I'm highlighting again. But I knew I should have kept that one in there because that's a main. I took out the one that I was just focusing in on that, I think. I'm going to have to put that one back in here and keep it in here because that's something that we always going to go back to. But I did do it here too, but not just the focus of. Yeah, that's what a lot of people is like. It don't make sense that how was he positioned? So that's what she's saying right here on this part, that he is Javion is the picture of Javion in the trunk door debunks this, and feeling like Javion was sitting in front of the truck door. Yeah, I mean that's what I see on the ground. I mean, you could, if you look, that bush right there, you see at the bottom the little bushy trunk there, you can see right through it. I see skin. I don't see two white things at the bottom of his legs either, which mean it was a sock missing or something. You know what I'm saying? I only see one thing white. And I see something longer, dark on the other side. I see between them bushes. Well, not them little, the bush between the men. If you want to call them that. Between that man and the bush, you can see. So yeah, they can debunk all they want. Hey, this is it. And so she got the side. I don't want to yeah, she got the side. She's seeing that little glimpse of white. Thank you so much for going out there and getting these pics. I'm gonna have to doctor that one up too and post it next time. Shout out to you. Who are these people? What you mean? The people? I'm not. Oh, these guys here on the picture. These are supposed to be the alleged police, I guess, but I don't know who they are. We need the sheriff or somebody to verify it. Why not get a second autopsy with the money from the GoFundMe? I have no idea, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just so disturbed about that part because I know that Carmen Day, she got 3 autopsies and they still bullying her in the end, but I think because of those autopsies, they definitely had to change their ruling because they was trying to say Jelani Day unalived herself, black, educated, med about to be a doctor, okay, speech pathologist, was about to donate to his father, who later passed away because they took him out. And this is what I mean by like they taking the good ones, the ones that could be something. It's like, I mean, that hurts. Anybody go out like that, it hurts. But to know that they work so hard to be to the level that they are just for them to graduate or be damn near graduating, because Jelani Day was only on the university campus for a week. That week, he had been doing online classes, coming from another Alabama A&M, and his mother wanted him to go to that college to be closer. Just a mess. If you want to know about Jelani Day, though, check out the playlist. But if you haven't checked out the playlist for Javion, please do. I got probably 15 videos, all great information about the case, so you can follow it. So what's under the rear tire? Because it's not a shadow, but it's something. That tire you see, what you see, you talking about the black with the green at the bottom? That is something that I use. That's an object that I use to be able to identify where they were standing at. And what that is a GFL sign. That's a sign to the business. If I'm reading you right. But and then I had showed everybody, the angle of the shot. That's what I'm showing in the one video. This one, I'm showing you the angle. You see that sign right there? That's what that is. And the other sign is way up here. Is way up here. So the angle of the camera, it clipped those together. And this is what I came up with. Wait, yeah, because I still got that picture, I think. Right? No, that's Walmart. Nope, I guess I didn't. But yeah, so I was showing how I came up with that. Let me just put it in here. It's annoying. I'm going to put it in here. But I'm about to go, as soon as I get off of here, I got to go on Google and see if I can find this man in these trees. That's what I got to go do. If I see that is okay. There it is. There it is. I thought I had put it in there, but let me move this video. Right there. This thing that you see circled is this next to the black and green sign, and it just didn't make sense because everything is so far back. But they had a hell of a camera and a hell of a zoom. Whoever took this picture, a hell of an aim too, because they was right on top. So when I look at Javion pictures, I think of Black Jesus. Aww. Who cares? The F. We all want justice, stupid. But we can do all of this and all that. But it starts with his parents. It does. But they can't talk. They got lawyers that's handling stuff. So we have to see. They didn't know that picture was taken. Yes, they did not know that picture was taken. But please explain how this ended up being a picture as the crime scene at night when they allegedly found him at a tree. I mean, that part need to be confirmed, like by the father, if this picture was really given to him by the police and told that, well, hell, that's what he said. That's what he said. Like, I'm not about to confuse myself. That's what the man said. I ain't even about to go through it. That's what he said. So that's what we going off of. Period. Until somebody tell us something different. Yeah, they not supposed to talk. If you're gonna talk, then don't hire an attorney. What cop part that close to the body at that scene? What cop's part That close. Oh, what's the cops' part of being that close? Right. It ain't no purpose. Like, you supposed to call the investigators. I mean, the cops, I don't know. I ain't never been on a crime scene, but I know that the investigators is the ones that be doing all the, pictures and all of that kind of stuff. The cops don't have no, that's because it wasn't like he on the ground. It ain't no ambulance around. It ain't no tape or nothing around. It's just men standing there talking, looking like they up to something. That is not what I heard him say. I don't know what you heard him say. You didn't hear him say it because I didn't just play it. I played that earlier in this video. Yeah, he definitely said it. Watch the whole video. Or just rewind it a little bit. A trucker gave Taylor the photo he left after. Shout out to Mouthpiece in the building. And shout out to Bronze. I know I said hi, you Bronze. I thought it was still shot from the gas station. You thought it was a still shot from the gas station? No, I just have the I don't have it. I don't have it in here. I guess. You're right. You did want a still shot, huh? I'll just give you this again. You just gotta catch it. I'm gonna have to put a still shot in here though. I mean, it's pointing the other direction though. It's not pointing in the direction of T&R. The way, the way that I swung the camera is not swinging to all the way to T&R to be able to tell if that camera could capture that. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But this is what I was asking the parents. Oh, let me see if I still got that still shot, because I do believe that this is his license. I mean, his CDLs. I think it is, but I don't know. It looks like a little picture. Hold on, I think it's in this video. So I don't have a still shot of it, I guess. I think it was probably just showed in here. And the what right there, don't that look like a license, y'all? Does that look like a picture? I need to be on my phone so I could take a picture of it. If I didn't put it here. Wait, did I put it here? No. Do that look like a license? Like, the only way I got that was when he was going to put it back in his wallet, and I just caught I'm talking about barely catching a glimpse. So it went by so fast that you wouldn't have been able to see it. You got to be trained to see that. I actually slowed it down quite a bit, because if y'all remember, he was moving fast on this part. I slowed it down so slow. But this ain't the one. This is not the one where he was moving. These are still shots. See right there. Dang it, I'm still not on the camera. I mean, on the channel. But you see that to me, that looked like that may be an ID. Now, remember, we was talking about that because his ID is missing. The CDL license is missing, and his necklace is missing that he had on. He clearly had on a necklace. That wasn't on no evidence. It's just stuff like they did some really very, very sloppy work here. Really sloppy. And then the other part, let's close on this. The other reason why we went live is to show put to rest the Walmart videos, because people were saying that he had somebody the rope over here. Tell me if you see it. Wait, which one go first? Let me see. What is this one? Okay, that one go first. Y'all see him, right? You got eyes on him. Take it off again. He's right there. Let's follow him. I even backed him up. And I have him moving at my pace. See, I backed him up because people said that he had the rope right in the part that you can't see a dang on thing. I'm like, goodness, like, so that's right where he had the rope. No, I paused it a little bit. You can see it's something still in his hand. But right here is something in his hand, right? Or was that the glare from the car? I think it's something in his hand, y'all. Oh, that's much better. Much closer. Let's see. Shoot, I could really get this one close. But yeah, I clearly see it in his hand. Clearly. Oh, I wish you should. Can you get the shot like right when he walking over there? I mean, what do you think when you looking at this? Did he hand somebody something or not? But this picture that I just got sent is better than the picture that I got. You can see it in his hand, but he haven't walked across the parking lot yet. That's the only thing. And then, but I'm looking like to see who over there though. Who's standing over there? Hold on, y'all. My fault. I don't usually do this live, but yeah, I don't usually do this live, but this is. It's just strange how right as he was walking by, that car come by to make you feel like something might have happened there, but no, it didn't. I don't think so. And then this was the other part. Because once he got further, see, there's the blue truck and all that, which we wasn't looking at that there. We was just looking at him walk all the way out, and then the camera goes off. But I didn't see him stop nowhere. Oh, this is the video when I was watching the trucks. Yeah. But that was yesterday, y'all. We was watching the trucks. So let me see what y'all saying for ending. I'm going to get up out of here. Was the dad trying to say someone photoshopped the image of Javion laying against the tree or that truck image? No, he was saying that this is the information that the police gave, the sheriff gave him and said it was a crime scene. He said everybody been seeing that video. Everybody been seeing that footage. Y'all know what footage I'm talking about. I literally just deleted it. Walmart bags are blue. So yeah, what was the white plastic bag then? I know that somebody, Dippy, I think, said that when she go to the smoke shop, she gets a bag. But why would you get a bag for some sheet wraps? Why would you get a big plastic bag? You know, at stores they usually will give you a brown bag for something like that. If the rule was you gotta have it in a bag, which is stupid. It ain't no, it's wraps. Like, I'm talking about the wraps that they had on the police report. Why would he need a bag for that? I mean, I ain't never been to a smoke shop, so I don't know how they operate, but I know you gotta have beer and stuff in the bag, but I ain't never heard of like some blunt wraps gotta be in no bag. I ain't never heard that. But what I do want to know is what's this plastic bag that they found out there? White plastic bag. I thought the only thing that was out there was the wrapper by his feet. Remember, we heard them say that. It was by his feet. Like, it's crazy. Justice for Javion. Really small guy. I know he was younger, but still, he was a smaller guy, and they just totally took advantage of him. And for what? Why? I just want to know if they seen his hands, man. I mean, I really want to know that. I hope they got some pictures of everything, because these people, they did a piss poor job of covering it up. That's for sure. Because the internet ain't going. I still want to know what that is. If this is, this stuff still don't make sense to me. And I mean, I clearly see the reflection there. I clearly see something on the ground. I clearly see this, that I mean, I know I'm not just seeing things. Can y'all tell me like where I got it labeled at? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see what I'm talking about? Or am I tripping? Did I take something and make it look like that? Or what? Can y'all see that? Besides the female, because I believe it's the man standing there. But this thing on the ground, do y'all see that, or am I tripping? Because I really didn't focus in on that. You are definitely not tripping. Okay, so how is it in the reflection too, though? How is it? It's blurry, yeah, but I still can, like, if you look close. Oh, and you know what? I'm sitting up here. Let me look at my phone. So yeah, when you look at your phone, if your phone is full, let me make sure your phone is full, right? Open all the way. Let me show y'all again, just in case, like, because this is portrait mode / vertical. I want to make sure y'all hit that square and your camera, your picture is full. So this is me showing y'all that. See how you can move that and you can make it a full screen. And so if it's full, it ain't no reason why you don't see this really close. Let's see. Now that I'm looking at my own phone, it take a minute. Okay, I see it really close now. And even like when I turn it sideways, I could see. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I only got a cell phone and I'm doing all this stuff on, so I don't have like no equipment, but people with the right equipment can definitely, let me know if that's a pile of grass or, maybe that's the white bag they got in the evidence. I don't know. Because I'm the one that pointed that out. Somebody else pointed out that on the side. So I think I was the only one that's seen that, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure I couldn't have been. Like, somebody else had to see it too. I tried calling, but your phone says disconnected. Oh, I cut the ringer off because I'll take another call. Let's see. It shouldn't be saying no disconnected though. Like, what? Rope in left hand, receipt in right hand. Okay, so that's what she was showing us with that, or showing me with that picture. But they saying when he walked past that car, like where the Tesla thing is at, is when he lost it. So can you track it after that? Because I mean, this is the most clear I've seen. Let me see. My ringer, I think, is on. Let me see. Yeah, my ringer is on, so it's on. But we can with this because it's still early. No, the problem is once they rule it self unaliving, it ain't no way in hell they gonna change it back. So that's what the rush is, because I'm telling you, like, Carmen had to fight like hell to get that off of Jelani, right? Because they wanted to put that on Jelani's name and she wasn't going. And I forgot, I don't remember how she, well, I think it was enough evidence that she was able to prove like, no, that, you know, but I don't remember how that got changed. I'm gonna have to look into that because that's a very important part because I've never seen it changed either. You know what I'm saying? Besides Jelani, you know, the other ones, they just automatically do it. I had, man, like it was a bunch of them happening around the same time, like, and it's like the biggest lie of America or something that they don't want to talk about. Like, get out of here. This world is solely based on money. People will do the unthinkable whether they involved or not for money. Again, no disrespect to the family if you're watching. That's true though. Money is, that's why people want to say money is evil, but no, people are 11 times mean he was. Exactly. I mean, this picture says that he was, you know, like it just don't make sense. And I can't make it make sense. I'm waiting for some new information. You know, Taylor is gonna go out there and get us something else because, you know, what do you do? You know? But I will recommend y'all go and watch Jedediah's video. I'm gonna drop Jed's link. I want y'all to go check out his video, watch it in full because I only took clips of, you know, stuff that I wanted to, points that I wanted to talk about. So there's a lot more, you know. So let me drop that link. And then matter of fact, let's see. Let me see. Let me not get distracted. I was about to get distracted. Boy, I'll be getting distracted. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I definitely want y'all to watch this, though. It's an hour and 52. No, that's Taylor's video. Hold on. Because I don't remember the name of the channel. Okay. It's called Investigate and Advocate. But I'm still going to drop it. Like, okay, so when y'all click on his video, you're going to understand why I don't say the certain words, especially the SUI word that, you know, that they trying to put on Javion. They will like put flags on your video. And then it'll also tell you, like when you click on it, it'll tell you you got to confirm it if you want to still watch it and all this nonsense. Okay, so I'm about to, y'all ain't gonna be able to click on this link from here. I'm gonna put it on my community wall, y'all. I'm about to drop it right on the, I really want y'all to go check it out because this is something y'all could bring this up in the next live. See what y'all think. Call in and let's talk about it. Okay, so the link is on my community tab right now. Y'all could click on it from there because these links are not clickable in this stream. All right. Shout out to the 171 people still in the building. Let me see how many thumbs up I got. I only got 131 thumbs up. Can I get 40 thumbs up, y'all? That would be nice. So is headlights pointed at Javion? Wait, let's see. So his headlights pointed at Javion. Wouldn't he have to be leaning on the dark car next to the 3-man? Where the car he was leaning on? Where's the car he was leaning on? Shoot, it maybe, I don't know. Like, I can't explain that picture, y'all. Like, I can't explain the picture at all, but it definitely looked like his reflection. You can totally tell that red light belongs to the black car. He could have been like, it do look like he up a little bit higher than he would be on the ground. And this is not a good picture. Let me pull up the other one because that one is half blown up and half not. So you can't really. Let's look at this one. It looks like that black car is too far back for him to be leaning on it though. You see what I'm saying? Like how, but if you look under here, you can see skin. He wouldn't have been, he ain't tall enough to go from where you see that sock at all the way to the back of the truck. So I don't know what he would have been leaning on for that to happen like that. I cannot explain that at all. I'm baffled. Hey, welcome in, April Showers. Thanks for coming in. Look like something is over his head, something white in the reflection. I believe that is the light because there's a light. There's an overhead light. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where the reflection is coming from because of that light in the area. And let me see the picture that Black People Unite sent. I think the glares may be coming from that light. I'm not sure. Yeah. That is where it's coming from. What? Yes. Would y'all say so? That light is bright as heck. That's where it's coming from. They right up under a light, y'all. You got to be a bold son of a something. They're right. That's why I'm like, okay, are they best friends with GFL? Like, how did they not? But like I said, if they're not going to investigate that, it's a lot of cameras catch a lot of stuff. But if you're not looking for those cameras, you will never know. But that's where that light coming from, though. I can tell you that. And it's beaming right on that truck. That's why. And then you got these red lights beaming on the truck also from this black vehicle. Oh, somebody has sent me some pictures. Was it you, Black People Unite? I want to call her Black Girl Unite. I don't know why. It make me think of Black Girl Unlost too, But maybe I'll do it next time I go live. I can't keep on. I don't like to be, I have a lot of silence in here because I'm doing too much. So it's reflecting. Wait, let's see. So it's reflecting. He is sitting against the black truck because the reflection is from the light. But how is he sitting? He don't look tall enough to be. That truck look. I don't know. You might be right. Do y'all think with his leg, if the white sock is way down there? Okay, I can see an arm right here in between the bush or something. I don't think it's enough. He ain't tall enough to be. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This looks, his hands are behind his back. That's what I always said. That's what I said. It looks like it, but see, when I first time I seen it, I thought it was an emblem of a police car or something. I really did. I didn't zoom in on it. I remember when Taylor had this showing, and I just thought it was a police emblem. Never looked closely. And then once it was pointed out that was allegedly him, I was like, I thought he was inside the car or something. Because I'm like, wait, he handcuffed? Like what? I couldn't quite make it. It just, yeah. So, but I do see that. Wait, the family didn't want to do the second autopsy because they wouldn't be able to have an open casket. Huh? That's what I said, Ray Allen. I never heard that. Ever heard that. Well, when they seen his face, was it beaten? No. I mean, obviously, because they had an open, but it was, they had his body. Like, obviously, the morticians can fix bodies, right? Because they make them look better with the makeup and things that they use. They probably got stuff that could take down swelling. Now, if it's something open, like I mean, you gonna have to be able to see it somehow, I would guess. But Taylor said it looked like his nose was crooked. He looked like he had some scratches. But the strangest part about it is his hands wasn't showing. As Taylor went to the funeral, he said his hands wasn't showing. That concerns me because every funeral I ever been to, except for my cousin, my best friend, first cousin, because we had to have it closed. That's the only funeral I ever been with that I didn't see no hands. So that part, and that's why I'm like, cause we got his hands right here. They was clean, they was clear, wasn't nothing wrong with him. He was good. He had his necklace on. He was minding his business. So if they got pictures of his hands, they got hands right here. Thanks to them, zooming in on his wallet down to what's in it. That homeless man story was debunked. Remember the homeless man said, I don't know how much this is, but if I had more, I would give it to you. He said Javion said that, right? We know dang on well if Javion had $228 in his wallet, he would know how much it is because it would have had to be $200 bills and a 50 for his wallet to be that flat. Okay? So that wad of money handling him is debunked with his wallet. Ain't no money in his wallet. If he had $228 in more bills, his wallet would be bigger. I ain't going. And I think when I circle that, I think that's a glimpse of his CDL license and it's missing. But it was here. I don't know though, y'all. And I had asked y'all earlier if you can see that. Because I almost missed it right there. That looks like could be a picture ID, but I'm not sure because it also I took a still shot because when it was moving, it was distorting. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But that ends the show for today. I'm sorry if I missed anybody messages, but y'all definitely had the opportunity to call in. So I am going to get off of here, y'all. We'll be back probably tomorrow, especially if something different comes out. But if not, I mean, I got other cases too that I got to follow up on, and I might be following up on the Alabama. I see a lot of people is looking at that, and I don't know if y'all watched the Alabama, when they did what they did, and finding out that the people that they were targeting, actually, one was both of them got off on somebody getting unalived, and they were the target of that Alabama unaliving at that, I forgot the name of the place and all of that. And so I had more information on what happened prior to that, the reason why they became a target, and then also it's another one that I need to follow up on too. So we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here for now. If his hands were cuffed, he would have had bruises where the handcuffs were. Not necessarily, and not unless they, was, I don't know, they could have been done being abusive or, I don't want to say the word. That's a bad word too that I just said. But anyway, I don't know. I don't think it's far-fetched that he would be handcuffed, because they're gonna make sure that you can't defend yourself, So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me that he would have been handcuffed. Well, you have a good day. Thank you, Protected by God. Yes, okay. That's a good name. Queen B up in here. Shout out to Queen B. Shout out to all y'all. But okay, let me get out of here. I'm about to take a nap. That's what I'm about to do. I will see y'all in the next video. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Brooks, thank you for coming through. Shout out to my moderators in the building. And shout out to any members in the building. Have a good one. You too. Thank you so much for the pictures. That's because he was trying not to get him to, he wanted him to not talk. That's why. He didn't want him to talk too much. I promise you that. Because he was telling us stuff and he like kind of cut it off a little bit. And he was like, you know, everything is still under investigation or whatnot. So that's why he was kind of not asking them certain things to protect the integrity of the case and investigation that ain't happening. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral.